Good afternoon everyone, AsaQr is here with you, and today in Mobile Hero Wars we're going to take a look at episode 17 of Talismans. Watch this video to the end to enter the prize drawing and get resources for level talismans. Subscribe to my channel, here you will find a lot of unique information that you did not know about yet. A temporary talisman event began today, December 5th, and will last 3 days. This event was a resource called a talisman, which becomes available when a hero reaches level 120. There were 6 talismans available in this event for Corvus, Tristan, Phobos, Celeste, Qing Mao and Rufus. Let's start the review with Corvus. He received a useful talisman for magic defense and armor. This talisman will make him denser and more resistant to both mages and physic heroes, but at the same time he will lose some of his physical attack and strength, which will directly affect the stats in the formulas of all of his abilities, including his altar powers. The choice here is difficult. Corvus with the first talisman already does not suffer on the first line, especially thanks to the support in the form of dodges from the same Octavia and Dante, but with the second talisman and defense he will obviously be even more stable. Corvus' power is his altar and will have to be sacrificed a bit, but there is nothing stopping you from equipping the first talisman on offense, and if you simply don't have it, a new talisman really deserves your attention. Tristan became the owner of a talisman for armor and physical attack. It's a great talisman that will add to his survivability against physic heroes at the expense of armor, and against mages, certainly the first talisman for strength and health will be better, but do not forget that additional physical attack to Tristan will strengthen 3 of his abilities, which at first glance do not make such an impact as his fast recharge and output on ult and armor penetration. But it's not, rarely, but still, Tristan himself can do quite a bit of damage if something goes wrong with his damage dealer, so the new talisman is just as good for him as the first one was. A very unusual talisman for armor and health gets Phobos. Now with it, this nightmare can possess over 34,000 armor and 450,000 health with the full power and 40 level glyphs included. These are very powerful defensive characteristics for a mage, which cannot boast even some warriors and marksmen of our game. So for the same defense, the new talisman for Phobos is ideal, and in attack you can use the first talisman, which will increase all his stats in all abilities. Celeste gets a talisman aimed at health and magic attack. Now with a full power with 40 glyphs level and equipped second talisman, Celeste has about 440,000 health, which is nothing short of amazing. The magic attack also improves all her abilities significantly, but the question here is how much Celeste herself is relevant as a hero right now. Let's leave that question open, though it's already clear that any talisman, no matter what it is, won't put this hero back on a pedestal like it did in 2018. Qing Mao gets a talisman for health and physical attack. In short, these are exactly the characteristics she needs, as this character's habit of forging ahead quickly ends in her loss. Health is here to prolong her life, but equipping this talisman, we are deprived of crits from the first. So with Sebastian, Qing Mao no longer put, alas. And finally, the last talisman that was introduced with this batch is a talisman for Rufus aimed at armor and magic attack. And here it can definitely be said that this talisman is preferable to the first one due to the fact that his armor index levels off and becomes adequate, like many tanks, just over 30,000, and the magic attack enhances his shield, which absorbs magic damage. This is exactly the case where you can sacrifice 250,000 health from the first talisman to make the hero more versatile, because Rufus already has a lot of health and he never had enough armor to go around. Surprisingly, all the talismans in this series without exception are good and will be useful for everyone, especially on defense or if the first talismans are not available. By the way, note that 4 out of 6 talismans have armor in their characteristic and 3 out of 6 have health. The trend of characteristics against physic heroes has only recently started to take place to interrupt their supremacy, and that's a good thing. Meanwhile, for the 5 of you, I'll help you get more resources. Participate in the giveaway right now, the point of which is to simply leave a comment below this video with your in-game account ID. The main requirement for participation is also to subscribe to my channel and like this video, so subscribe. The more you are waiting for a large number of unique videos, the winner will be chosen randomly. The results will be announced very soon. I will reply to the winners in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you soon.